Yeah, okay. First of all, I'm gonna give y'all a few directives uh before we start. I'm gonna give you a few directives. Um, okay, first of all, y'all gotta excuse me. I was asleep. Matter of fact, while I'm waiting on people to come in, maybe I'm gonna order my breakfast. All these edges. All these edges. That's weird. That's crazy. Okay. So, wait, let me order my breakfast first because I gotta take my medication, y'all. And, I gotta go to school in the this morning. I got class. We gonna do this. I'm just reading. Okay. How y'all doing this morning? I don't have any makeup on. I don't have my cap and my tooth. Also, yeah, look, I'm about to get my veneers, yeah. So I am so excited, but I have I got my rock thing going on, so I'm gonna be her this week. Like I understand why she takes that cap out because I have just like her. I put it in, just go ahead and just get everything done. And that's why I need a cap because I'm drinking this early in the morning. Okay. What breakfast I'm gonna order? I want pancakes. I want extra bacon. Give me extra bacon. I love bacon, y'all. I know I'm a spiritualist and I love bacon. I need in my ears. I need to work on that. I really do. But I'm sorry. I don't know. I love it. I'm just ordering my breakfast while I'm waiting. Give me a sec. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, I'm here. Okay. Um. So I had to, you know, go to the restroom, wash my hands. Okay. So we're gonna talk this morning. Um. last night I did readings. Y'all need to go and check me out on Facebook. I do my individual readings there. My readings are really they're free. I don't charge for readings. I don't charge for readings, and this is the reason why. And last night I said this, and it came to me this more. I really came up with a whole lot of revelations. The first revelation I came up with last night was God. I went into the meditative state, and what God unveiled to me was like it was just so beautiful. What God unveiled to me was that it was the keys of spiritual wealth, how you can attain spiritual wealth. And one of the keys, he was telling me, well, the keys are gaining my spiritual wealth, not yours, like my spiritual wealth. And one of the keys in gaining my spiritual wealth is me doing readings. At first, I'm trying to do readings to get views, to get people to like me. Okay. And what God was saying is that it's fame. You're not going for fame. You don't want the clout. Do you understand? Because when you get fame and clout, you have to pay a price. You see what I mean? You don't want to pay a price. So you want your spiritual wealth. You want to get it through me. So to get this through me, you have to do it from your heart. So doing it from your heart is that you're not doing this for your gain. You're doing this because I'm giving you the messages and you're trying to touch somebody. Okay. So I swear he gave those keys to me, and it was like, wake up and write those keys down. And I was so lazy last night. I was straight arguing, saying I'm going to remember it. And throughout the whole night in my meditative state, I was remembering I was reciting the keys. It'll be like, what's the keys? So the keys are that I don't want fame. I don't want to be known for my gift. I want my gift to be to touch others, not for me to be known for it. I want to touch others with it. Another thing was that I'm not getting it for profit. So like I don't charge for readings. I'm not gonna do like I guess my guidance with individual readings is I don't do individual readings. I'm not gonna do individual readings. Unless it is like it depends. But if it's like an individual reading for money, I don't do that. If you want a reading, you have to either get it from me from Facebook, or you have to get it through me through a streaming, like on camera. If you want that type of reading, because I don't want any profit out of this. This is what I do not do any fortune telling. I do what is in your energy, what I detect in your energy. I'm not trying to tell you what your fortune is. I'm not trying to tell you how to get the perfect job. I'm not trying to tell you how to get the perfect man. I'm trying to tell you what God has for you, not how you can attain, but what you already have. It's a difference, okay? It's a whole difference of what is attained and what is for you and what is not for you. So I'm not going to sit up here and try to get what is not for you. So what a lot of people use us for is what money, how I'm going to get money, how I'm going to get, how I can get the career I want, how can I get whatever, but it's not for that. It's for the purpose. And another thing I'm doing is I'm shutting down all your scammers, because if I'm not collecting cash apps, if I'm not charging you, how am I scamming you? How am I scamming you? I'm not monetized right now. Maybe on Facebook, and nobody don't give me no damn stars. So how am I monetized from this? I don't want any money. God has humbled me so. Out of slavery. Okay, I'm not a slave anymore. I don't have to have the iPhone. I don't have to have the iPad. I don't have to have the Gucci. I don't have to have the new Tesla. I drive a 2007 BMW. Yes, I do. I not because it's not like because I want to. I had to. God put me on that level. He put me on to be humble. He had to humble me before this because I'm not about money. Okay. I'm happy if I just like I order my food and I have kids and I'm trying not to do this. Like I live by if I have food, if I have electricity for the day, if I have gas in my car, and if I have and I'm straight for today and I have money in the bank for the day. But I also have a little struck. It's a balance. I have to find my balance with it, though. I mean, I'm honest with that. So, so this is not about any clout. This is not. I'm not. I'm not even saying you have to donate. You have to do all this, man. Like I'm not about that. I'm not even about the likes, the views, and actually this is probably going to be all the way down to the bottom anyway. You're probably not going to be able to find it. So if you find it, it was meant for you to see it. Okay. So also another key that God showed me was that, because I send my stuff to people for me to be seen. Again, that's for me to get the verification. Like somebody needs to see what's going on with me, right? So so what's going on is we're not going to do that anymore. So we're done, right? So I just had to tell y'all that I'm waking up, y'all. I think I'm going to take my medicine now while I'm waiting. Wait 1 second, because I have class at 8. Okay. So I did that house clean. So the second house cleaning is, because this is gonna be not that long of a reading. The next house cleaning is okay. A couple of weeks ago, I did BTB Savage. I did him. And I was gonna follow up with Jamie Foxx. I did 3 weeks ago. I tried to tap in whenever I did that B2B Savage. So it could be 3 to 4, or it could be a month ago. I went into BTB Savage. Yeah. I finished that one. And then the next day I was going to do Jamie Foxx. So I was on live. I was doing this right here. And the moment I did, the moment that I did Jamie Foxx, I must be thinking about it in my energy no down. Y'all, I've been in meditation all morning. Like how my meditation was last night was my body was asleep, but my mind wasn't. My mind was awake, but my body was asleep type thing. And that was the first time I actually did that before. It's like I'm up, like my body got rest, but my mind is now like, that you were doing a lot. You were really learning a lot. I learned a lot last night. Like it felt like last night I was in God's classroom last night. I really felt that I was in his classroom and he was breaking it down to me on the keys for my spiritual wealth. Okay. The keys of my spiritual wealth. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So I already did the reading on Facebook. So I already have the cards. So I'm just going to add what I had to say on here. I'm just getting my medication, y'all. You know, I'm on medication this morning. Making sure you are, I do Eastern and Western practices. I make sure that I have my morning, and that's it. And then I make sure that I'm holistic as well. So okay. So I was going to do Jamie Foxx, and I set it up, and I was doing a live, and immediately when I got into Jamie Foxx, I felt that he went down. Ooh, his energy went down. I was explaining that explaining his energy. I was explaining that maybe there's a problem with drinking. Maybe there was something that he was drinking. That it's a drink, and I was going into that. And the moment I was going into the drink, my energy dropped. It like really dropped. And so it dropped, and I had to bag on out the reading. And I actually stopped the live and said, man, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. And I never came back. Because I really wanted to see how this was gonna work out. Because that energy would, I think I just could not interpret that energy. It was too low. It was too low. So instead of doing him again and trying to bring in that energy, this morning, I was told to do to go ahead and do Diddy. So I did the poll on Facebook, but I'm going to come on here and show you the poll. Okay. And it's very interesting about this poll. Okay. Because Jaguar Wright is right. Believe it or not. I said, if you go in my previous reading about Jaguar Wright, in his previous reading about Jaguar Wright, I said that what she was saying was true, but after she got the notice, she went for the fame instead of going for the message. Just like how God came to me, like, are you coming in this for fame or for clout? Or are you really doing God's work? Because if you're doing God's work, you don't want the accolade, you don't want that. You don't want fame. Okay? So it's the same thing with her. So I'm choosing not fame. Okay? So in my reading with Jaguar, I break down that I'm saying that it gets to a point of when it was getting ridiculous because she wanted to continue her fame instead of taking the choice of doing the work that you're supposed to do. Okay? So that's what I said about her. So what she was saying, I never said in my reading that what she said was not true. What I said was it was true, and then it curved to feed fame. Okay? And it's like you can't serve two masters. You're serving two masters. So, all right. So here we go. So this is the pool. So I'm doing Diddy. So I got my name cards just to get the main part. Okay, so we're dealing with Diddy right here. This is a mature man. We have a child. Well, we automatically know that Diddy already has a child, right? You know, and he's really on this baby. Okay, you know, his other kids, but like I was explaining on Facebook, really a lot of stars don't like to show their babies before, like they don't like to keep showing babies, but he's very open about this baby. Okay, so then we come up with the house, right? Then we come up with the change in the journey. Okay, and yeah, I have more explanation about the situation with Diddy on my Facebook. If you really want the more in-depth reading, when I was actually pulling everything and I was marrying everybody together, please go to my Facebook, because I have it in depth, and I put it on Facebook yesterday because I get more love on Facebook than YouTube, believe it or not. I am a Facebooker. Okay, so YouTube is my second home. Okay, Facebook is that's where I started. That's my baby. Okay, Facebook is my baby right now. Like I built that one, and so I'm coming with y'all, YouTube. What I understand last night was when I was praying, God said you need to stop, because I usually sent out my readings to people like, yo, read that. I'm on here. I probably ain't send this to Choke. No joke though. I'm gonna send this to Choke. Choke, I'm gonna send it. If you really are in this and you stay in this, if you're really in this reading, go towards my Facebook. Is when I'm actually putting all the things together. Okay, so I'm gonna send this to Choke. No joke, because I know he's into this Jay-Z thing too. So I put the Jay-Z in depth in the Facebook when I was pulling everything. Okay, so go to my Facebook. Okay, anybody else, go to my Facebook. Now, before I get into, I just named all the characters of what's going on in the beginning of this reading. Okay, before I get into this reading, let me start this all over again. Okay, I am just a crazy old lady. This is just for entertainment only. I am do not take anything that I say for gold. If it makes sense, take it in. If it doesn't, just move on. I'm just a crazy old lady. Okay. I'm just putting it like that because I don't want to be sued. I don't have no money. I'm poor. I live in a starter apartment. I am very poor. Didn't I just mention I drive a 2007 BMW because I just don't care. Okay, so I am very poor. So you can't come behind me. Another thing is, believe me, and I really don't care. I'm really here for the messages that I get, and I really break all that down in that long YouTube video. I mean, that long Facebook video. So we're here right now, and so we got a journey. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, and I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Okay, so it's so funny when I pulled Scorpio, which he is a Scorpio, right? I pulled love, right? The power of love. Well, he goes by Diddy Love, right? So then I went ahead and I pulled Taurus. There's a Taurus involved in this. Maybe it's Choke. I don't know, but there's a Taurus in this. There's a Taurus. But I looked up everybody that's in this, and you can go on my Facebook, and I'm actually looking up people's birthdays to see who is this Taurus. I don't know who this Taurus is. There is a Taurus involved in this, and then it's Jupiter. Whenever you see Jupiter, it's really blessings or really things about to shine, things about to really be shining, like blessings about to come. Okay, so what I got is that this king so I got in the reading was that Diddy's coming in reverse. The reason why Diddy's coming in reverse is because they have been warned He's been warned not to do something. He was warned not to do it. He did not listen. Maybe he was getting messages not to do it. They have their own spiritualist. He probably had, and I explained in Facebook, he probably had a spiritualist that actually he actually had a spiritualist that actually possibly told him not to do this. I'll go into my Facebook when I explain how they do things in just the order, the secret, or like how do you do all that. I broke all that down. But remember, I'm a crazy old lady, okay? So you have the King of Wands in reverse, right? You have these in reverse, right? And then you have an Emperor, and then you have 9 cups and 2 cups in reverse. So what I'm saying is there was a contract between these two men. These two men were like partners, okay? This Emperor, I named that Emperor possibly is. It's on my Facebook. Okay, so the Emperor and this person made a toast, like clink clink. But the Emperor he had the actual fingers behind, like the 2 fingers behind the back. Like, yeah, we cool, but yeah, it's us. We're partners, but I have my finger crossed. So there's a finger cross in this. So that toast that they had is now in reverse. Okay. So what I got from it is that he knows that his time is limited right now. He knows he's in trouble. The Brotherhood has told him basically that he's going to have to eat this charge because he was warned. Okay, like I explained in Facebook how they do things in just. If you go in, I explained this on my Facebook. If you actually go into the Charleston White thing, and I explained that on my Facebook, you have to do things in just. Okay, so this was not done in just. This was not done in just. He did not have in justification to do what he did not get the clearances to do what he's supposed to do. Okay. So in that moment, he is now doing things. He's moving things. It looks like he's moving things towards his mother, allegedly. It looks like he's moving things, and he's talking to an older woman, possibly his mother. Okay, they're looking like they're getting things together. They know that they cannot fight this war. He knows that his days are like with manipulating. I explained in the previous reading, we're now in social media. You cannot hide from the internet, and a sociopath can get victim of this. And when you think you're too smarter than the internet, nobody's smarter than the internet, and nobody's bigger than God. And God is really about to show you that you are not God. You've been doing too much. You out of order. So what I explain is like what I'm getting from this reading is that there is probably the government is also in this as well, and there's probably a deal conspiring. They got a deal is conspiring. I already explained all that on my Facebook. What about that deal? Like that reading was like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I'm just giving you the skim points, the points, and it's up to you to choose to go in and actually do it. And I'm gonna do a quick overview on the actual Instagram as well. All right, so it looks like he's putting everything in his mother, and they knew that that his days of all this is over. He knows that this is about to be a long, cold winter. I don't know. I said in the reading that maybe this is probably gonna be this winter or maybe next winter. That this is all going in. Like God's gonna see the end. Like this is the 10. This is the 10. This is the end of a cycle. The cycle is about the end, and that's 2 cycles. That's 2 wheels right here. So this is about the end, and he knows it. So he's putting his house in order, and he's really putting a lot of things maybe in this, like he's doing a lot in his baby's he's setting this baby up because he knows that he's gone. He knows. Yeah, he knows. In the reading I got, he knows. They talked. They're talking. they're talking like you gotta give yourself up, bro. Like, like Shine, he had people. He don't have nobody right now to do this. He got his hands all in this right now. His name is hot right now. Everybody, the streets are saying his name to a point of where they are doing an investigation on it, and that's why this is being so quiet, and everybody's saying why. It's because of safety, and it looks like they are actually having people that are cooperating now. So there is one person that's cooperating, and there's another person that's about to cooperate with his fingers behind because he threw the drink out. So Jag was correct about honeycomb. Okay, that part is right. Now I explained after it. It could be spiritual warfare, and it was a mix with she had it coming. She was messing with too many spiritualists. When you mess with a spiritualist, it's automatically karma. But then when that spiritualist do anything unjust, just like what's going on with her and the governance, because the governance is like the candy man. If you actually say her name, she comes up. So gratitude. Much I like really was we don't have to agree on every on our beliefs. I just believe in respecting anybody, any spiritualist. I respect anybody that's in the craft and they do it wholeheartedly. Okay, so with the governess, much gratitude. I don't have anything to say bad about her. What she did with Jag when she said it was done unjust. Okay, and that's what I said with this. Everything you do, if I feel like I have to do anything in protection of me, I have to do it. Maybe I explained that last night. Go on my Facebook. I explained about that last night. If I'm bagged up in a corner and I have to use my things for protection, I will use it. So yeah. So, but for me to use it, I have to go and I have to have just cause. I can't just go because you did me wrong and I want to get you back. I have to have just cause. Okay, so the governess did have just cause. The other spiritualists, I think I said that Jaguar is not lying about Nosy Ho. That is true. So she has spiritualists, like she got a lot of them on her. So y'all didn't go to my reading. Y'all can go to all my readings for that. So I'm about to flip over to Instagram because I'm giving all my platforms love this morning. I'm knocking y'all out, and maybe I'll come back to do readings on Facebook tonight. I don't know, but I'm giving. Summertime. I'm an educator, so now I'm an educator. I'm not gonna sit up here and be lying like I'm an educator. I've been an educator all my life. No, I've been a fuck up, and now I became an educator. So now I'm an educator, and so the summertime looks like I'm gonna be in school for the next 2 years in the summer. So I'm cool. So if y'all have anything, please email me infinityway@gmail.com. If y'all want any reading about anything pop culture, or you ask anything, man, we can do it. But I woke up this morning with this. So if you want a reading, I don't do individual readings, but if you want me to start doing readings on YouTube individually, I just need a collective group to do it. Maybe make 10. Start with 10 in my chat, and we can start that way. I really want my thing to go organically. So I'm not gonna force you for a like. I'm not gonna force you for a share. If you truly dig me, you'll support me. I don't have to beg you. So I'm going to YouTube, but this reading is more in depth. in my Facebook. So go to Infinity Way Facebook, not the group, my Facebook page. I may put it in the description. I don't know. I'll be back. I'm just waking up. It's been a long night, y'all. God was like, I woke up this morning. God's like, you got to come and do this reading. And this is a crazy reading. It really is. But see y'all later. Bye.